Now straighter. Oh, what a catch! Oh, what a... there you go. The ball just sitting into the pitch. Something that we all anticipated. This might be a pitch where the ball might maybe not skid onto the bat as much.
I mentioned that the West Indian bowlers in the last game, they were quite good. But against this Indian batting lineup, they've got to be at their best. Their bowlers lacked a little bit of discipline in that first game. Today, they...
It's going to be... Yes, again, there was swing. And had he not put any bat onto that one, that would have been 4 wides down the leg side. He's getting swing, but not control.
Yes.
There's the cut. There's the cut of KL Rahul. One of his most productive shots. The sweep shot. Has he found the fielder? Yes. And he takes it. That's Shimron Hetmaya. That ball went straight up, not too long. And West Indies have their first.
Well, he was looking to play the ball more front of the wicket. But you can see that the bowlers followed him just that little bit. He saw him make room and he's followed him onto the leg side. And that's why he wasn't quite able to control it. It's gone high up in the air. Hetmaya is a very, very good fielder and he's taken it comfortably. No problems. It's 24 for 1. Rahul gone for 11.
Oh, well, you get runs in different ways. That's one of those.
You mentioned those no balls, Murali Kartik, and the auto no ball call. It's the one thing the West Indies have to be more...
I think he's found the gap, though. I don't think it was as fluently hit. 12 or 14. He's connected that one. That's the reason he's up there, because he can play shots like those. Gee, that must make him feel good. Again, the ball was short.
And then this was right in that arc. The pace from Jason Holder. And where he lined up to hit that, they all combined well.
And he's put that in the gap too. This is well played by Shivam Dube. Connects one, connects the second. I thought the placement was superb here.
And he finds it full and straight at the end of Rohit Sharma. Yeah, we love that. He loves someone.
Not often do we see this from Rohit Sharma. Too early in his innings, trying to be cute. Does play that shot. He has played that shot before, but this time on the slowish surface, just missing it. And Jason Holder has gone for a few wicket. That of Rohit Sharma goes for 15. It's 56 for 2.
That should be a 6. He's such a good hitter of the ball. That's why I think he's more a finisher, but he's got a tremendous opportunity here. He wasn't quite getting his timing at the start, but now he's middling it.
One of the things that young Shivam Dube has got to be telling himself, that he's given himself the enough time that he required at the beginning of the innings, and now he's going to get a lot of short balls. And he already gets into terrific positions. Deep in the crease, it's a fantastic position to be in to play the pull shot.
But if you ball at him, it's going to go. That is a massive one. That is a huge hit. Humongous hit.
It looks like his natural swing is that swing to leg. Shivam Dube didn't quite get off to a flying start, but boy, he's got the tempo right.
Picked up the slower delivery very early. And boy, can he strike. And the skipper's happy with him too.
What do you reckon that distance was? 80 meters, maybe more? 90 meters?
No. This time over cover.
That's a classy shot from the young man. Consecutive sixes, 3 in the over so far for Dubey.
Well, he got 10 runs before this match, before this innings. He's got the ability, that's why he's been picked. And he's showing that with the promotion at number 3, what he can do with the bat.
Which is the reason sometimes statistics don't always tell the trying to up the scoring rate.
And he gets there. First half century in T20 internationals for Shivam Dube. And his captain applauds him. End of the over, 93 for 2. Should be taken. Lost sight of it, Karen Pollard. He was approaching the ball like he wanted to take the catch and then pulled out.
Well, luck going his way. Shivam Dube didn't see the ball. Karen Pollard, the West Indies captain, and just behind him as well, the Indian. This is the wrong one. Very cleverly bowled. So he gets it, you can see it, the bottom of the bat. And he goes straight, he's coming for the catch, and then the last moment he turns his face away because...
Hetmeyer gets under this one and takes it. Striking immediately Hayden Walsh Jr. and it's the big wicket of Shivam Dube.
And he's thrown it away. He should have realized, he should have taken a few deep breaths because he was clearly looking to hit every ball out of the park. And there it is outside the off stump. He had to reach for it. If it had been within his range, it would have been different. And all that he ended up doing was hitting it up in the air. And Hayden Walsh can say, okay, Skip, you missed that one because of the lights, but no problem. The man. Fine innings from Dube for 54. India 97 for 3. Virat Kohli. Look at his strike rate. Doesn't hit the 60. Oh, that's got to be close. Well, you can have a look. The fielders have already gone to their position. They know that he's reached.
Okay, bat is grounded.
Be happy with that extension.
Thank you. Ready with my decision.
No, that's Rishabh Pant. Typical in his approach. Gets a 6. Had a first ball 6 in the previous game and ends the over on a high. 104 for 3.
What a shot. Got immense ability. Picks up the googly and goes in the direction of the deviation. The full face of the bat presented in the direction where he wanted to hit. That's the reason he made great connection.
He will take that. Virat Kohli hasn't been fun in the middle of the bat. But the Indian captain gets his first boundary of his innings. 112 for 3.
Yeah, interesting watching Rishabh Pant again being sent up the order ahead of Shreyas Iyer, who is the ideal batsman in this kind of a scenario. Yeah, when the spinner is bowling and the ball is turning, no better player than Shreyas Iyer. But India is trying to find options. This is all about India trying to find their final, squad for the World T20.
He's put that in the gap. For Virat Kohli at the moment, the entire world is a gap.
In winning run chases, the average is over 100. Virat Kohli in T20s. Just crazy.
Taken on the edge of the circle. The Williams-Kohli saga has just had another chapter written.
Maybe Williams were all set to write another chapter, then just bailed out. It was really great watching his reaction. Virat Kohli is gone. That's a good delivery. Slow and short, 121 kilometers per hour.
Excellent change of pace for Kesrick, and it's why they've stuck with him and why he's keeping his mouth shut in this contest. Don't rile the tiger that is Virat Kohli. Just get him out, do the business, the ball doing the talking. Kohli goes for 9.
Now, you really want to study the geometry of that shot. Where did the ball come from and what angle it created? In the end, it's 4 though, but it's self-belief. Oh, good shot. Good shot. Needed to clear. It's got to end it well. That's 4. Should never have been. Should never have been. You can see the frustration. 12 came off the over. It's 144 now for 4.
It's up in the air. Little bit of turn and an easy catch there.
Very, very well bowled. He's bowling it quicker through the air and getting some deviation of the pitch. He favours the leg side, Shreyas side. Again, the bottom hand coming into play. A little bit of turn. Hitting the toe end of the bat, was in the air, and a simple catch in the end. Lost control of the bat. Brandon King taking a simple catch, and the leg spinner has been rewarded for having bowled well in his first 3 overs. Walsh, Shreyas
Spinners. The good effect in the power play. Well, not the power play, the last 5, last 6.
Yeah, what a shot to finish the over and get to 150 at the end of the 17th over.
Again, the top spinner picked up nicely this time. Jason Holder doesn't put a dive in the deep.
That's been hit. That's been hit into the gaps. But Hayden Walsh Jr., you can compare him. Can you compare him to Ravindra Jadeja?
Similar in terms of speed across the ground, athleticism, Hayden Walsh Jr.
Because of all the contortions. Oh, cleaned him up. Straight delivery. Ravindra Jadeja trying to go over mid-wicket. And today, Kesrick Williams has got a muted celebration to every wicket. The 6th wicket falling for India.
Well, again, pace off the ball doing the trick. Only 113 kilometers per hour. This one, Jadeja full into his swing too early. And he strikes. Look at the reaction again. His 2nd wicket. Jadeja goes for 9. It's 164 for 6.
Oh, big swing and the bat's gone to square leg. It is quite humid out there, never easy. Where you're sweating all over, your gloves are wet.
Really funny side this. Rishabh Pant. Why does it happen to him all the time?
Another slow delivery. Hasn't got enough legs. He'll definitely get a couple of runs. West Indies doing everything right in these last 2-3 overs. Easy catch, very easy catch. Tried to hit it hard, and just lobbed back to Sheldon Cottrell. It's been a brilliant over so far.
The salute from the big Jamaican. Sheldon Cottrell strikes with a wicket. His first in the innings. Pace off again. Washington Sundar getting into the shot. And that's a smart catch by the left-arm seamer. One of the best celebrations you would see in world cricket. Sundar goes without scoring. 167 for 7.
Another big swing. It's in the gap though. Great effort from Evan Lewis. Limited to 2, and India finally ending up with 170 for the loss of 7 wickets in their stipulated 20 overs.
Looks a good prospect too for 28. Also Hari.
Oh, he's decided that he's going to go out. The whole idea now is Simmons going down the pitch is trying to make Deepak Chahar bowl shorter. The shorter he bowls, the less the ball will swing. So there he's gone down. There it is. The ball is swinging in the air. But it's after pitching. That is what the batsman should be looking at. And that's exactly what he's trying to negate by going down the pitch. You stand outside the crease. There will still be a little bit of movement.
Oh, it's gone over slip. Was a very good over up to that point. Probably still is 5 of it. But a bit of a getaway. It's 5 for no loss.
The leading edge going for a boundary. They all count in the end.
So Deepak Chahar 1 over for 5. Bhuvneshwar 1 over for 4. Helmet back, so it's a late decision to give Chahar a 2nd over. Right, he connects on that one. Still maybe a thick inside half of the bat, but still 4.
Lewis prefers mid-wicket.
or finds a gap on the offside. Left-handers always do that, don't they? They look good when they do it.
And enjoys watching it as well. When the ball travels between the two fielders and you played it so well with a straight bat, it is very, very enjoyable.
Well, it's gone up. Not long. Oh, it's dropped it for the reverse cut. And it's Washington Sundar again. And I'm sure all those thoughts would have come into his mind from the last game. And he didn't sight a few, didn't catch a few. And the ball was up for a long, long time in the night sky. Not because he's dropped it, but never liked the reverse cup. It's never been the Indian style. Oh, he's dropped it. Another one. Well, had he taken it, would have been a brilliant catch. Because he was going the wrong way with the line, then the edge. And they had a torrid time in the field in the last game. Rohit Sharma dropped a couple.
Another knuckle delivery. He's bowling superbly at the moment, not getting the rewards. Had it and then put it when his hand hit the ground.
Been brilliant in the field. Nice sound and long distance.
Well, Washington Sundar put down a catch and now he's been hammered away for a massive 6. And Evan Lewis gets into a terrific position.
I don't think he got it cleanly. I think he got a top edge over there, and in spite of that, it sailed so deep.
Well, this is another big one. Evan Lewis is looking good. And once again, you might argue that that didn't come from the sweet spot of the bat, but comfortably into the crowd. This is when you get wary of the West Indians, and that's why you see Virat Kohli out there looking a little anxious. This is their format. This is the power game they love. Oh, great shot. Just a pick up of the leg side, not a great delivery. But this is again Evan Lewis and his relationship with India. 50 comes up for the West Indies. Will go straight, and it's over the side screen, or just on the side screen. Lendl Simmons.
The kind of lengths he's used to. Again, when you look at it from that angle, you know that he's floated up. The batsman doesn't need to use his feet because the pace is high and it's right where he wants. Oh, is that out? Is that out? Possibly missing the off stump. It did keep low.
Pitching outside off. Impact is outside. Thank you. I'll go back to Anil on field.
That should have been stopped. It's one of the things, the last game, the catching was faulty, but some of the ground fielding as well. Wrist work supreme from Lendl Simmons. He took it from outside off stump, says Chahal.
The power that these guys are blessed with. But look at that. There's a fielder there. He must have had maybe one little nervous moment. Have I hit it powerfully enough?
Very well bowled by Sundar. He will love this to get a wicket in his final over. Turn and excellent wicket keeping.
To see if Rishabh Pant gloves came in front of the stumps.
Fine.
Yeah, another good innings from Lewis at the top. Exactly 40, just like that first T20 international. He hit 73 for 1.
In the gap and 4. Waite was back to try to get under the attempted Yorker.
Lendl Simmons, we've seen his ability before. Remember that semi-finals World T20 at the Wankhede Stadium, playing for Mumbai Indians, 100.
Have a good shot. Yes, sometimes he sends you the message, Lendl Simmons, and Darren, you've played with him, I've been involved with him for a while, and his running between the wickets historically is an area that he can even look to get better at. The way he backs up, as we can see here, it's not what you call a strong position, it's a safe position, but look how far back he is. So if you get run out by 6 inches, then you look back at these and think, goodness.
For them, it's quite revelatory there. I know of some batsmen who would do that if there was somebody like Michael Holding or one of those quick bowlers bowling from this end, and take a start of that kind and pretend that there wasn't a single available.
Well, Lendl Simmons is not short on talent, we all know this. But sometimes he just drops his intensity. Not to the standard that you'd expect at international cricket. Not about his ability.
Very well bowled at the end. 83 for 1. Great occasion. Of course, a lot of focus would be on whether Sanju Samson would play today. That was never going to happen, but this crowd here gave him rousing applause. Now Ravindra Jadeja into the attack. What will be the plans here going forward, gentlemen?
I just want to build on the point that Sanjay made earlier about certain spinners bowling in the power play. But I've seen in recent time many spinners being used in the latter part of the innings to good effect. Jadeja is one such spinner. So too Chahal, we saw in the last game, bowl the 16th and the 18th over. So still an opportunity for spinners to do a job at that stage of the innings.
Well, I just had a look at Indian spinners that have played a lot of T20 cricket of late. The guy who's bowled the most in the first 6, and I'm looking at the last 4 as well for spinners. Washington Sundar in the first 6 a lot. Then we've got Chahal as well, bowling in those tough overs quite a bit. Krunal Pandya, when he played, and Jadeja don't bowl as much in that phase. They generally bowl in the middle. Kuldeep Yadav as well, very rarely in the first 6 or in the last 4. In fact, Chahal in the last match, the turning point was when he bowled that 18th over, conceded just 6 and got the wicket of Pollard. It was the difference between the score being 225 to 207.
All the way for 6. And those are the sort of matchups that I'm alluding to. Even if the wicket falls, left-hander taking the ball, coming into him.
Makes it very easy for Shimron Hetmyer because he loves this shot as well. He'll play this any day of the week. Turn into him. That's a natural swing for the left-hander.
Fumble again.
Sanjay, I just want to go one step further. Chahal bowled the 16th over as well. And there was an opportunity where Washington Sundar didn't take the catch offered by Shimron Hetmyer. So it should have been 2 wickets for him at that stage.
I think all little things, coaching points, and just to finish off on Lendl Simmons, I'm not saying that he should risk being run out at the non-strikers, and I want to make that clear, but you can get into a strong position to be ready to run. And that's the point I'm making. He's been a little bit overcautious. So I'm not saying take risk, just set better. 91 for 1.
Another over for Shivam Dube, whose overs is he eating into. This should be 2. Now they'll say with 1. Whose overs is he eating into? Jadeja?
Could be. Could be even Deepak Chahar. Because Chahar went for runs. So maybe he's just trying to reduce the number of overs for Deepak Chahar. You have wickets in hand, then a run rate, asking run rate of 10 doesn't really bother you. You've got big hitters like Karen Pollard, experience in such chases to come. There's Jason Holder. Then there's not much to worry. But what they've got to make sure is they mustn't have too many dot balls now. Even if it's not boundaries or sixes, make every ball count for something. That is a bad ball. That is a terrible delivery. And it's been smashed by Lendl Simmons.
Well, the field that he's got, Shivam Dube, is very strong on the leg side, long on deep mid wicket and deep square leg with a short fine leg. So he can afford to bowl stump to stump. This is short asking for trouble. And somebody like a Lendl Simmons, who's looking in good touch today, it sits up nicely to be hit into.
Oh, good stop. Good stop. He targeted that area. There is no support outside the infield.
Short third man, short point. Can't afford to give it a little bit of width. He certainly saved a boundary there, the leg spinner Chahal. Good bit of fielding. The lines has got to be a lot straighter from Shivam Dube. Ball just skidding off the surface because of the dew factor. Good.
That's it. That's the length that I'm talking about. Under the bat. Now, you should look to do that even to the right-hander. He did that against Hetmyer the previous over. He bowls a length then he's giving on this slow surface batsman opportunity to change their shot. That's an excellent delivery.
Much better over, even if they sneak a second in here. 8 of the over. 99 for 1. Right, Jadeja.
I just saw something very interesting. Rishabh.
Oh, he's got it in the arc. And it's famously said out of the park. So that is the issue. You can bowl 2 good balls in an over, but if one of them thereafter goes for 6, then the over's very easy to convert into a par over.
But again, it was halfway down. Yes, there is the worry that bowlers have that if they pitch it up, a good
I think he's getting much support. Now through the offside, that is a gorgeous shot. I think it's full on the rope. As flat as a 6 can be. Oh, this Hetmeyer. Some days he gets it right, some days he doesn't, but on a day he does. Now straighter. Oh, what a catch! Oh, what a
keeper. He would have been a little bit further from the catch too. Well, luckily he didn't listen or didn't notice the keeper. Is he going to touch the rope? No. That is Hetmeyer's innings is over. 23 or 14 and 1-1-2 for 2.
Oh, he's got hold of that all right. And that's gone into the stands. It's another very expensive over. 14 of the over. Lendl Simmons goes past 51.
Lovely shot. The left-hander's extra cover drive. This was a length ball. What's happening, Bovey? Can't bowl length balls at this stage.
Even better. They're sprinting it at this stage. 15 of Bhuvaneshwar's comeback over. It's 142 for 2. Just 29 needed.
Taking the bowler on. He is full of confidence. He wants to finish in a hurry. He's stealing in boundaries once.
No matter which team. Oh dear, oh dear. It was all the way. It was always going for a 6. Seemed very flat, but he had nailed it. Lendl Simmons, 64 not out now. 154 for 2.
It's what the West Indies as a team has built their strength.
Conceded 15 in the last. Take another 4. Take another glorious shot from another West Indian. What a performance this has been. Look at the overs left. Look at the runs to get. Shaking his head as he would.
This is so refreshing watching Nicholas Pooran bat. He's got shots on either side of the wicket, and just the flourish of that bat, just the bat flow, so beautiful.
Another cracking shot. He's found the gap as well. So as we thought, Nicholas Pooran was fantastic. He's just a good player. Sees his team through once again against India, who run 38 of 18.